G'day everyone, I'm Raid0AU and welcome back to another episode of Subnautica. This is episode 5, and after restarting in our last episode, basically today I thought we'd look at a few things. Want to try and make the Seaglide, also want to get ourselves a knife, and maybe the radiation suit. So with that in mind, what we're going to do is head over and grab ourselves a whole lot of creep vine nodules, or clusters. Come on. So I'm going to grab a whole heap of these. Okay. Grab the quartz while we're here. Might grab a couple of acid mushrooms. Oh dear, they're a bit close. Up we go. And then in here we've got... Alright, so we're not going to be able to do much until... Okay, so basic materials. So we're going to want at least one silicon rubber and a lubricant. It should free up some space. Yep. So first thing is our survival knife. Good. We'll just rearrange things here. Want the knife on number 1, scanner on 2, welder on... To be honest, we don't really need the welder on there at the moment. Okay, so the other thing would be the radiation suit, fiber mesh. Okay. But let's have a look. We've got the lubricant. We need copper wire and a battery, which we need copper for. We got any copper in here? No copper. Okay. Alright, let's turn that into lubricant, because we are going to need more lubricant later on. And probably put one in there. Don't need the welder for the moment. Okay. So we want to come back over to these, get the knife out, cut the creep vine with the knife. Okay. Anything sitting around? Decent amount of quartz around the place. Not seeing anything that we're able to scan though.
Emergency. 10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yep. There we go. Okay, so what do we need? How many do we need? 2 fiber mesh. Okay. Basic materials. Fiber mesh. And we need 2 lead. Now, we've got 1 lead. We need to go and find another one. I'm just going to convert those to fiber mesh just to make a bit more space. Store one of them. Okay, so we need copper and we need lead. So, time to go hunting. I'm going to start grabbing quartz as well because you generally need a decent amount of quartz. So there's copper. I'm going to need a decent amount of titanium as well. Right, so we've got a couple of copper. Let's get some air. Then we go again. Titanium. Oh, look out. Picked up signal, nutrient block, filtered water. Where did I pick those up from? I really don't understand those ones. There's something new to the game. And it's not something I've looked into, is this signal. This whole signal thing. I should read up on it, so I know what it's all about. Alright, let's just keep looking. Here we go. There's a whole lot of stuff on these. Copper. Titanium. Lead, there's our second lead that we need. Copper, we'll pick up the salt while we're here. Titanium. More titanium, it's always good. Because you need tons of titanium. Copper, titanium, copper. Alright, we're doing alright for copper. So I reckon we've got everything we need now to do the oh, these guys, will you stop hanging around? So oh, we got another signal coming in. Nothing. Alright. So electronics, we need a battery. Personal equipment, radiation suit. Right, so the radiation suit means that we can go right over to the Aurora, which is good. It means we don't have to worry about entering a radiation zone. Now we need copper wire. That would be electronics, copper wire, and deployables, Seaglide. Okay. Do we have enough? We've got the copper to make another battery. We just need some more acid mushrooms. I suppose I've got any in here, have I? Nope. Got metal salvage there. Ow. Yeah. That's the problem with this build at the moment, is we've got these you've got those creatures outside, and basically you can just be inside and it will kill you. Sorry guys, I was just looking there because I suppose I can... Alright, communications array is down. Oh well. You can go back in there. Okay. So, what were we up to? Ah, we need some more acid mushrooms. That's what we need. Yeah, these things here, because they're floating around the place, that basically they come in close. And cause problems. And sort of, you're in here, there's not much you can do about it. Make ourselves a second battery. Deployables. Can we make a... yeah. We'll make ourselves a waterproof locker. Do to make a little bit of room. Well, I mean that needs to be changed into titanium. Probably make a titanium bar because we are going to need one. Well, we are going to need at least one. And then we might have room in here to be able to put... Gonna eat one of the nutrient blocks. And then gonna deploy the locker. And we can drop that. Not interested in that. Okay. Oh, hang on. Well, where's me? What happened to my Seaglide? Don't know where my Seaglide went. Bloody hell. We'll take a copper back out. Actually, we're going to need both coppers, aren't we? If we're going to have to make another one. Where did that go? I mean, that is definitely just the plant matter. Yeah. Which we're not interested in. No. Alright, looks like we've lost our Seaglide. Alright, so luckily we made the second lot of lubricant. Okay. Deployables. So we need copper wire. We've got a battery. We just need the copper wire again. Right, let's try this again. And we want to make ourselves a spare battery if possible. So now we don't have the copper ore. Okay. Titanium ingot. I don't know, it's very bizarre. Seems a little buggy if you ask me, but anyway. So we are going to want some more copper. Let's just move away. Seriously, having those things swimming around where you first start off is just really annoying. Alright. We do have our Seaglide now. What's this down here? Some titanium. Oh.
Emergency. 10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Well, this isn't good. Copper, titanium, copper. Get a decent amount of copper now. These tube things are quite good for getting resources out of.
Emergency. 10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Alright, put the Seaglide away just to conserve power with it. Alright. I must have the acid things in here. Yep. Okay. Alright, another battery. Okay. Now, deployables. The other thing that we're going to want to make is a beacon. First of all, tools. Habitat builder. So we need a battery and a computer chip. What do we need for the computer chip? We've got all of that, except for the table coral, which we can just go down and get. Oh, seriously. Have two of those, yep. Okay, so we've got everything we need for the habitat builder. Silver ore, we've got some of that. Got some quartz. We can convert that into titanium. And we need the computer chip, which will be under electronics. Computer chip, there we go. And then under tools, habitat builder. Okay, so now what we want is we want a beacon. So can we make, yes, copper wire. And beacon. There we go. Okay. So what that allows us to now do is we can go out and search for a spot that we want to build our base in. And we can put a beacon down there. Because with these creatures floating around here and poisoning us from time to time, I think it would probably be a good idea just to move out of here. We've got the fire extinguisher here. Flare. Oh. Because I'm looking at the wrong side, that's why. Fibre mesh, we don't need fibre mesh on us. Copper ore could probably go in there. Probably store a bit of this titanium. Still got some silver ore there. Just go and store some of this. Goes our timer. Store some of this stuff in here. Anything else I want to store in there? Not really. Alright guys. I think I'm going to call the video here. So, pretty good progress there. So, you know, made a number of things there. The knife, the radiation suit, the Seaglide twice. habitat builder and the beacon. So good progress, happy with that. And so in the next episode, I think what we'll do is we'll look for a place that we want to start building our base. So, because I want to move away from here just because of these creatures that are floating around. They're just annoying. So, and we always have a beacon here to know where this is. So, alright, I hope you've enjoyed what you've watched. If you have, please leave a like and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you all next time. I'm Raid 0AU, signing out.